Thank you.
Continue on here with a song that is, it's a social commentary from the mid-19th century.
Just called Hard Times.
Or Cheating. Come all you good people, I'll sing you a song. I'll sing you the truth, and I know I ain't wrong. From father to mother, to sister to brother, they've got in the habit of cheating each other, and it's hard times. For cheating has gotten so much in the fashion, I'm sure it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. The baker, he bakes all the bread that you eat. Likewise, there's the butcher who cuts up the meat. They push down the scales, they tip them way down, they swear it's good weight, though they lie to 10 pounds, and it's hard times. For cheating has gotten so much in the fashion, I'm sure it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. The blacksmith makes a living by the sweat of his brow. Likewise, there's the farmer who follows the plow. They sell you cold iron and swear it's good steel, and they charge you $2 a bushel for meal, and it's hard times. For cheating has gotten so much in the fashion, I'm sure it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. And there's the young girls, so nice and so sweet. They broach up their hair, so nice and so neat. They sit in their chairs, so neat and so straight, to make the young gentlemen think they look great, and it's hard times. For cheating has gotten so much in the fashion, I'm sure it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. And there's the young men, they'll eat and they'll go. They, with ruffles and buckles, they make a good show. They go to some town and drink up the wine. I'm sure that many the gallows will find, and it's hard times. For cheating has gotten so much in the fashion, I'm sure it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. And now to conclude and to finish my song, I've sung you the truth, and I know I ain't wrong. And if you ain't ready, when the good Lord doth call, the Lord will depart, and the devil take all, and it's hard times. And if you ain't ready, when the good Lord doth call, the Lord will depart, and the devil take all, and it's hard times.
Yes, there were songs like that, songs that talked about issues of the day, and we're going to do one that you're going to hear in the course of the show, a mention of the Mormons. This is a song that was written by a Mormon settler named Levi Hancock. I love the images in this song. We just call it the Missouri Mormon song. Back in the times when the Mormons settled in Missouri, this particular man thought Missouri was the perfect Eden, the perfect place to be, and he describes it in the song.
Well,
if you know Mormon's history in Missouri, you know later that wasn't a very pleasant thing, but at least at this time, he thought so.
Literally, in Mormon mythology, Missouri was the location of the Garden of
That's
Eden.
right.
So,
That's right.
up there in Davies County. So Adam and Eve were the first Missourians, I guess. The first Mizzou alums. Here far in the realm of Missouri, I sit and sing and tell thee a story of how many trials I have crossed o'er before I found this dwelling in peace. Here in my grove where water is springing, my ears are charmed to hear the birds singing with songs so sweet. They keep the grove ringing, while here at home I live and have peace. And here in my field where all things are growing, and on the prairie I have been mowing, that I may have feed to keep my stock growing, while here at home I live and have peace. The ground is covered here with strawberries, and in the grove the plums and the cherries, and I will thank my God and be merry for giving me this dwelling in peace. May we love God forever and ever, for peace bestowed upon the believer, and turn from him, oh never, but always love the spirit of peace.
And we'll do one more. This is a song with a couple of unusual instruments, old instruments from the time. Dave is going to play a set of bones, and I'm going to play an instrument here called a mouth bow. And we're going to do a song that was sung by the old, the keel boatmen and the flat boatmen that went up the Mississippi and the Ohio. It's a song called Shawneetown, which was a town that's still there today, but back in the time of the keel boatmen, it was a town of great reputation where you could get all things licit and illicit, as a matter of fact, and very notorious town, sort of like Natchez under the hills. So it's just called Shawneetown.
And it has a chorus. I'll now ask for audience participation. A chorus, an easy chorus. It's hard on the beach oar, she moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio.
That's all you got to do.
Sing it lustily now. Ready? Well, some poles up, but we floats down, way down the Ohio to Shawneetown, and it's hard on the beach shore. She moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. Well, now the current's got her, boys. We'll take up some slack. We'll float her down to Shawneetown and bushwhack her back.
And she's hard on the beach shore. She moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio.
And there's whiskey in the jug, boys, and meat is in the sack. We'll float her down to Shawneetown and bring the rock salt back. And it's hard on the beach shore. She moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. And I got a wife in Louisville and one in New Orleans. And when I get to Shawneetown, gonna see my Indian queen. And it's hard on the beach shore. She moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. And some poles up,
but we floats down, way down the Ohio to Shawneetown, and it's hard on the beach, oh, she moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio, and it's hard on the beach, oh, she moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Missouri Press Association, the State Historical Society, and Friends of Historic Boonville, welcome to Thespian Hall. Look at this place. What a perfect setting for tonight's lecture. The editor is absent. Tribulation and Triumph in Missouri's Pioneer Press. Music from the era by Kathy Barton and Dave Para. Today, as I hope you all know, is the exact bicentennial of the Missouri Press, July 12, 1808. 200 years ago, Missouri was still called Upper Louisiana. Few immigrants had traveled west of the Mississippi River. Thomas Jefferson and John Adams were still alive. Daniel Boone had settled only 9 years before in the Femme Osage Valley, and Thespian Hall would not be built for nearly 50 years. It was on this day in 1808 that the Missouri Gazette was first published in St. Louis. So, my lecture will cover the history of publishing from 1808 until the opening of Thespian Hall in 1857. Joseph Charles was the publisher's name. Like all the editors of his time, he was not a Missourian. There weren't many of them Missourians. Well, after all, there wasn't a Missouri. So anyway, it's a joke. The first editor was Joseph Charles, an Irishman from somewhere in Ireland. But let's be honest, really. It wasn't about the editors, was it? In fact, it wasn't about the news. It was about politics. So, my lecture instead will focus on the effect of politics on the development of communication methods in Upper Louisiana. One second. Are my lecture notes over there? I'm sorry, I seem to have left my lecture notes backstage. So if you just hold on a second, Kathy and Dave can play something.